Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your man, Brother Devin. What's going on, the occult world of Brother Devin community? And today, I'm doing as promised. Now, uh this is not a lecture, this is a channeling video. But I will be showing some evidences. Um excuse me. I will be showing some evidences um as I'm doing this video. All right. So let me go get Pajara, and then we can get started. Hello, greetings and peace. I This is Pajara from the planet Sirius B, located in Gilantia, but in 7 months from now I will be moving to Atlantis, and I'll be working as a researcher and a healer, and at the same time, it will be my spiritual job to make sure this vessel here, make sure to get my messages out there to the human world. I am Pajara. I've also been working with the Galactic Federation of Light for some time, preferably 20 years. But most of the time, I just do my research, I exercise, and I train. My relationship status, I am what you humans call single at this time. I am not married. I've never been married. Would I like to get married? Yes. Or, as we say in the Syrian language, yay. But I feel that right now is just not the time. So in the meantime, I'm here to do my jobs. And one of these jobs is to make sure this vessel communicating with me gets your intergalactic messages out there. All he has to do is get into deep trance meditation to get the accuracy that you might be needing or wanting during the time of this video. Speaking of accuracy, I have some information. Now, the last time, Brother Devin, as you know it, was channeling me, and he stated that there are people who are misguided within the subculture, which you know as the Pan-African community. So I've come to give a spiritual basis for that community to thrive off of, as well as some economical insight. And I hope it helps. Let's get started, shall we? Thank you. Now, before I give you the spiritual information, let's talk about the earthly fundamental basis of the Pan African flag. So, first, we're going to start with what the Pan African flag symbolizes. The Pan African flag symbolizes, excuse me, the Pan African flag symbolizes black liberation, pride, and unity for people of African descent. The color red represents the blood of black people that was shed through slavery and subjugation. Black represents the skin color of black people and the strength of their community. Green, the fertility of Africa, the motherland. And at the bottom here, we see a little bit of history from one of our fellow leaders, Marcus Garvey. It says Marcus Garvey created the Pan African flag in 1920 to connect people of African descent around the world. It's also known as the UNIA flag, the Afro American flag, and the Black Liberation flag. Okay, so now, excuse me, sorry, sorry for the misadjustment. So now that we got that out the way, let's get into the enlightenment of the Pan African flag and how Pan Africans should raise their consciousness in order to be spiritually Pan African. The spiritual meaning of black is associated with mystery, elegance, wealth, restraint, and power. It can also symbolize strength, spirituality, or connection to the earth. Black. Black is the absence of color. It represents the unconscious and mystery. Its visualization can help promote deep let's adjust this here. Deep meditation. Got it. Next, mourning and death. In Eastern culture, black is the color of mourning and worn during funerals and other somber occasions. Strength and spirituality. In indigenous cultures, black can symbolize strength, spirituality, or connection to the earth. Evil and blockage. Black can stand for evil, such as black magic. In an aura, it can signify blockage or something being hidden. Meditation. Visualizing black can promote deep meditation. There goes that meditative significances again. And further down here, it says black can also convey sophistication, power, elegance, And there was another word for that, but I don't think Brother Devin was able to get all the information. So, if you look up the spiritual meaning of black via Google AI overview, I think you'll be able to see the the full information of the spiritual meaning for the color black. Okay? Thank you. The color red has multiple spiritual meanings, including life force energy. Red is considered the color of life force energy or the source in many traditions. Creativity. Meditating on red can help you tap into your primal creative power. Red can also be a symbol for divine nature. Red can help you connect with your divine nature and remember your true self. Matridom and spirit. Blood and fire are symbols of matridom and spirit. Validity. Red symbolizes the validity of the animal world. And bright red can be also a symbol for love and affection. Red is used to communicate love and affection. And we'll get to the basis of why we're saying that towards the end of this video. Let's begin with the next slide, shall we? Alright, let's do it. This here is the spiritual meaning of the color black. Mystery and the unknown. Black represents the vastness of the cosmos and the mystery of the universe. It can also symbolize the unconscious and the infinite possibilities that lie beyond human understanding. Now, before we get to the next part of the spiritual symbolism, I would like to make people aware that having an unconscious having an unconscious experience is not necessarily a bad thing. The unconscious part of yourself, as far as nightmares, unconscious visions, they can be used as ways to help you on your spiritual path. For instance, if you have an unconscious dream, it could be trying to either enlighten you about something or to simply warn you about something. It all depends on your intention and state of spiritual awareness and even awakened spiritual awareness. So I just wanted to put that out there before we got to the next few paragraphs. Okay, that is all. And finally, last but not least, new beginnings. Green can represent new growth. Green can represent new growth, rebirth, and renewal. It can also symbolize the promise of eternity. The next part is nature. Green is the color of nature and is associated with spring and plant medicine. Healing. This paragraph says green is the color of healing and is beneficial in all healing situations. In an aura, green can signify balance, peace, and indicate ability as a healer. From my guess as Pajara, I guess it's trying to say healing ability as a healer. Okay, last but not least, the heart the heart chakra. The heart chakra and it's hold on, let's adjust the picture here. All right. Okay. All right. The heart chakra, anahata, is associated with the color green. This chakra is located in the center of the chest and is the center for love, compassion, and forgiveness. Now, we're going to explain to you what the new or the spiritual Pan-African flag should represent and how it should help you ascend to higher spiritual awareness. Okay, let's get started. Now, very quickly, I want to state that I myself am not a condoner of violence. However, it is important and very just and fair for me to say that I advocate for self-defense, whether we're on Earth or in the spiritual, astral, and celestial realm. Now, as for the color black, we mentioned that it symbolizes strength, power, and elegance. So, when your aura is black from the negative awareness, let's just say you would do very ignorant, stubborn, and selfish things. So you want to come off of that frequency into a more higher color of black. And just like the root chakra, you should be grounded in that. Elegance, power, strength. That is what would mostly be important. So, in the new Pan-African flag, the color black would go first. Next would be the color red. Okay? And as the gentleman from the movie Bad Boys would say, if you all ride together, you will die together. I figured I'd use some urban humor to make this life lesson and little bit of teaching fun, eh? So yes, red would go next. Then the final color would be green. Your 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 highest color is green because not only should you love yourself, but you should love your friends and your extended neighbors in your community. And for this, not only is it also representing human nature, but green can also represent divine nature for when you have forgiveness and compassion for your fellow man or fellow woman as Pan Africans. Okay? Now, the other thing. Um, Pajara noticed people had been talking about reparations. Well, you already have them. The problem is you use your human consciousness to spend it on frivolous things like shoes, t-shirts, junk food. And this is not to say that anything is wrong with that, but if you are a people of Pan African awareness, you should be Pan African from a higher vibration and a higher thought form. The the more you support your people financially, the more your people will give back to you. But of course, it it depends it depends on their awareness. So I would agree with some of you Pan Africans that not every black black person will support every black woman or black man's needs when it comes to trying to survive on this earthly plane. Now, as you already know, I'm on a different plane, so I don't have those problems. Am I Pan African? No. But I do support people of my own melanin, in which you would call black. So, yes, that part we would agree on. So, I would say that yes, it is good to have love, compassion, and forgiveness for other species, but you will find more love. You will gain more enlightenment the more you spread that to your own species of beings. Is this fair? Good. I hope so. So, instead of red, black, and green, you would go with black, red, and green. Black would be strength. Red would be survival. Green would be divine love and compassion for your fellow man and forgiveness when necessary. Because remember, just because you forgive someone doesn't necessarily mean you have to let that individual back into your life. Some people you can still support from a distance. if they hadn't treated you right from the beginning of your relationship with that person. Well, that's my time. I hope you all Pan Africans enjoyed this lesson, and although I myself, as Pajara, may not be Pan African, I respectfully say Black Power and power to the people. Until next time, my friends, cross speed. Yo, occult world of Brother Devin community, what's going on? So, alright, I hope y'all enjoyed that channeling video. Uh, I know I did because Pajara and I helped make it. um, I haven't channeled like that in a while, and it was good that I was able to tap into him like that. But yeah. So your your colors for your new, or not necessarily new, but your reverse Pan African flag, I should say, now. So instead of red, black, and green, it's now black, red, and green. Okay, because um, you you gotta go from, you know, um, the the struggle and the blood of the ancestors, and the hope for the land, into gaining your own strength, um, empowering yourselves, and surviving with each other, to healing and elevating each other, both consciously and subconsciously. And I think that was the overall message that Pajara wanted to give, and and also that you also should support each other economically. All right. So with that being said, this channeling video is done. I hope you all enjoyed this, because like I said, Pajara and I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you all with another channeling video next time. All right, peace.